Well, hello there. I was contacted by somebody who'd watched the last video and asked me to offer some keywords. Now, there's many keywords you can get. If you wanted to, you could have a notebook and you could just be adding to them over time, and then as you do your readings and you test your readings, then you can sort of work out, well, this one's rings true or that one rings true. You can look at the cards, but there's so many keywords that you could put down that will work and resonate for you. But for the purpose of this video, I will share some that come to mind for me. So here we have the magician. He is clever and he's conniving. He's a trickster. He's a like a street merchant or a salesman, and he can think on his feet. So that was what I would have for that. The high priestess, well, she's sitting, she contemplates, she studies, and she is very internal. She's sort of cloistered with the curtains. So she is silent and holds secrets. She knows. Our high priestess communicates. She rules. She's the priestess, not the high priestess, she's the empress. She rules. The empress, think of Queen Victoria, she ruled an empire. So she is knowing, and she works behind the scenes, and she rules with that. He commands. He is focused. He's a manager. He is authoritarian. He rules also over everybody. He is wise. He's spiritual. He is a man of power, and he's the connection to the spirit world with that. I have a couple of notes on him because he can be a tricky one. He directs with the fingers. That's what I went to look at, was the hands. I wrote something out quickly in my little notebook. He directs, and his wisdom, and he's like a specialist, and he also helps. So often when he's in a reading and he turns up, there's some help there. Here we have choices, hesitation, and feeling pulled in two different directions with that. This one, fast, he drives, he's in control, he has stepped up, and he is going places. He's accomplished. He's in a card of accomplishment. Here we have truth, we have balance, and judgment cuts out the BS, gets to the bottom of things, and she makes the decision with the sword and finds balance. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be right or wrong and in your favor, but often she is also, as you've heard me mention on the other cards, often things do work out successfully depending on the context and the question. He is solitude. He withdraws and he seeks his own wisdom. He steps back from things, and he shines a light on the cards that comes before him. So he shines on things, he lights up things, he lights the path. The wheel spins, and it turns, and you look to the card on this side to see who is turning the handle, what is turning the handle, and what goes down comes up. So yes, it can be opportunistic. If I got opportunistic with the wheel there, change, repeat, and movement. So the wheel moves because it spins, and I always think it doesn't matter where you are on the wheel as long as you keep moving. So it's not a stagnant card, it's a moving card. Then we have force. She manages and she controls. She's also strength. She's endurance. It's a time card. Things can take time with that because she's got to slowly work with the animal to patiently get and achieve what it is she wants to achieve. However, she does have the qualities of the magician at different times because her hat's similar, so she can do wonders, but it's a lot slower. She's not as quick on her feet, but endurance is her key. He waits. Nothing's happening. Suspension. If someone was to ask me, I'm opening a coffee shop and how will it go, and this card turned up, don't expect things to move that quickly. He cuts, he moves on, and he swipes, and he gets down to the bones of things. There we have the balance. She pours and she mixes and she blends and she behaves in a proper way with that. I remember her thinking that she's balanced and she is a sense and blends in moderation, but she also behaves in a correct way, in a positive way. This card was once the angel of time, so there's a patience, waiting it out and doing the right thing for something to happen with her. This one controls. This one is a sense of what do we have? I can't remember what I wrote down with the devil. I had notes. Oh yes, coercion, and elevate overpowers these two, and he is controlling. And then we have a shake-up. We have things falling. We have a sudden change with that, and like a bolt of lightning with that. Just see what I added to that one. Oh yeah, disrupts plans and things, which is change. So that is a card of that. This one is hopeful, is positive. She pours out and allows things to flow. She comes down to earth because she's squatted down in this card, and she pours it all out and allows life to then flow properly without all the entrapments of things, because she's naked and transparent with that. This one is lies, deceit, things aren't clear. Sometimes if you're looking at time, it can be wait a month. It can work in with moon cycles and things. And this one, there's absolutely things aren't clear, and lies and deceit with that card. This one shines. This one shares, and also this one is obviously a very positive card with that, and it's a yes card. Judgment is a card of calling. It's a card of second chances. It's a card of, I find it's a card of people who stream or do YouTube and things like that, gamers. It has come up for me over the years in doing readings, and it is a sense of, did I add some other words that I might use? Oh yeah, like there is that whole resurrection thing coming up, but see, I see that a second chance in life. This one is containment. This card's like a door, so it opens the door to something else, and so one door shuts and there's the opening to the new life and a new era, a new cycle, if you like. And it's with other people because she's surrounded with that. Did I add what with that? Oh, and also completion, because it's a complete circle. And then we have our Fool, and in the way I read the Fool, different to if I'm reading Weight in the Marseille, this card is an idiot. He is walking along. He can be someone walking around in circles. He doesn't know where he's going. He is not thinking. He doesn't sort of think through the result from the actions that he's taken with this, and he just is ploughing on ahead. He disrupts things from the past, and then he'll disrupt what he's moving into the next card. So if you think here you've got completion and your door's going to open and the Fool's coming along, we'll think again it may not be quite that good as you think, unless that barrier is quite strong. So just to give you an idea, but he can be anywhere, and this card is, what words did I have? Yeah, I've got idiot and indifferent, and he walks. So he's walking along, walks away from responsibility into a land of not caring and not thinking through his actions, I have found in readings in the past. So thanks for watching. I hope that's been of help. Please add in the comments what keywords that you like to use for the cards, and what you found through your readings, that every time that card turns up, it's often means that because it's happened repeatedly in your reading time in your journal. Doesn't have to be professionally in front of somebody. It just might be that you have been coming up and with the journal, and then you found repeatedly that when that card comes up, this X seems to happen. That's how I work it anyway. So thanks for watching, and if you have anything you would like me to address from the perspective of the way I do things, please let me know. I'll put my email in the comments there. Bye for now.